Welcome to students. Today we are studying about the phylum Echinodermata. In this we are going to study about the general characters and classification of the phylum Echinodermata. So the general characters, all these are exclusively marine animals. That means they found in the seawater. These are triploblastic, that is made up of three layers, coelomate, that is presence of the body cavity, and there is no segmentation, and also there is no distinct head. Radially symmetrical animals. The generally they are pentamerous in adults and biradial in larvae. The shape of the animal is star shaped, then oral and aboral surfaces are found on these animals. The skeleton is exoskeleton as well as endoskeleton. So these are the only invertebrates having this type of endoskeleton. There is presence of water vascular system, presence of 2 feet which serve for the locomotion and to capture the food and also in the respiration. Anus is located at the dorsal end, then the respiratory organs are nothing but the skin or gills. Circulatory system is reduced, heart is absent, there are no excretory organs, and also there is no brain. Reproduction is sexual and sexes are separate. Phylum Echinodermata can be divided into two subphylum. One is the Eleutherozoa, that is free living adults, and Pelmatozoa, that is the attached adults, that is means attached to the rocks. So this subphylum Eleutherozoa can be divided into 5 classes. First one is the class Asteroidea, example starfish. Then class second or B of Phaeroidea, example brittle star. Then class Echinoidea, example sea urchin. Then class Holothoroidea, example sea urchin, and class Ophiocystoidea. The animals which belong to this class are all extincted animals. Now the second one is the subphylum Pelmatozoa. In this there is only one living class, that is class Crinoidea, example feather star, and all these four classes are the extincted animals, that is class Heterostella, then class Cystidia, class Blastoidea, class Adrioasteroidea. All these are the extincted animals. So first we will see the class Asteroidea. The silent features of this class, that is these are flattened, pentagonal or star-shaped animals. Arms are 5 or more, not sharply marked off from the disc but contain ceca of alimentary canal. The presence of ambulacral grooves. These are of open and they contain 2 feet with suckers. Then madreporite is on aboral side. Then presence of pedicellaria. The endoskeleton is flexible. Example, starfish, or it is also called as the sea star. You see the example starfish, that is presence of the ambulacral grooves which are of open. There is a central disc from which the arms arises, and these ambulacral grooves bears the 2 feet. Then the next class, that is Ophiuroidea. These are flattened, pentagonal, or star-shaped animals. Generally, they are also have 5 arms. Then ambulacral grooves covered with the 2 feet, and these 2 feet are without suckers. The presence of madreporite on oral side and pedicellary are absent. Example, brittle star. You see the example, that is brittle star. At the central there is a central disc which from which arises arms. The next one is the class Echinoidea. Salient features: body is disc-like, there are no arms, skeleton is rigid with the movable spines, ambulacral grooves covered 2 feet with suckers, pedicellaria with 3 jaws. Example, sea urchin. You see the animal, that is sea urchin. The body is covered with the spines. Then the next class, that is Holothuroidea. Silent features: body is elongated and muscular. There are no arms, no spines, and no pedicellary. Endoskeleton is reduced. 2 feet around mouth, which are modified into retractile tentacles. Example, sea cucumber. You see the example, that is a body and mouth is encircled with the tentacles. This is called sea cucumber. याला मराठीत म्हटलं जाते समुद्र काकडी, कारण ही पाण्यामध्ये काकडीसारखीच पडलेली दिसतील. Now the next one is the class Crinoidea. This belongs to subphylum Pelmatozoa. हे फक्त लिव्हिंग ॲनिमल्स एकच क्लास आहे. ऑल आर एक्स्टिंक्ट, म्हणजे सगळी ॲनिमल्स नामशेष झालेले आहेत ह्या फायलममधून. The general characters, that is mouth and anus, are on the same side. एकाच बाजूला दोन्ही आहेत. The ambulacral grooves are open. The arms are usually branched with pinnules. Suckers in the 2 feet, madreporite, spines, and pedicellaria all are absent. Example, feather star. You see the example, that is mouth, then the arms with the pinnules.